You're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to 10.5 CR 014033. State versus Marvin David Granados Acosta. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Second Galloway for the state.
Roberto Vargas for the defendant, ready to proceed, Your Honor.
All right, and we have an interpreter here. Did you raise your right hand?
On that side, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Do you solemnly swear and affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand. And are you Marvin David Granados Acosta?
Yes.
All right. All of the documents I'm going to review with you are in English. Were those documents explained to you in Spanish?
Yes.
All right, and counsel, do you speak Spanish?
Yes.
And do you speak it fluently?
No, but I speak it enough.
All right, and were you able to go over these documents with your client in Spanish?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Are there any applications in this case?
Your Honor.
Mr. Acosta, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Acosta, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
You're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you and or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Acosta, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to your plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 135 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Yes.
No, do you plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I plead guilty.
State any evidence.
State offers states one in attachment.
No objection, Your Honor.
State you may be excused. Did you review the stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor. but
Now
prior
things
to
take a
sentencing-
serious turn. Not only is he being sentenced, but immigration consequences come into play. This is where criminal law and immigration law collide, and the stakes become life-changing. Deportation, denial of re-entry. This isn't just jail time anymore, it's about his entire future.
Your Honor, but prior to sentencing, may I put something on record?
Yes.
Just for the court to know, Your Honor, I did advise my client of his immigration rights. He's not here legally. I did have the assistance of the immigration attorney from the MAC office. I just wanted to let the court know.
All right, the court will follow your agreement, sentence you to 135 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. There's an $800 fine. Time and money will run concurrent, and there's to be no re-entry into the United States. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal? With your attorney, did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you.
Your Honor, before we go off record, can we modify that? He can be permitted to come back in this country if he does it legally.
No, because they're not going to let him back in.
Might
This
not know 10 years.
final exchange is chilling. The judge's blunt response, they're not going to let him back in, highlights a harsh reality. Even after serving time, some consequences follow you for life. So here's something to think about. Should one mistake permanently close the door on someone's future?
We might not know 10 years immigration law might change.
Well, I'll approach that at that, I'll consider that at that time. And my understanding, counsel, and if it's incorrect, let me know. My understanding, did your client have something in federal court?
No, because he would be there first.
No, I have that he was sentenced in federal